Let's talk the woke agenda, the woke era, the woke society. We live in a time now where it's all about being woke. I have a video, a bunch of compilation clips of people being woke that I really wanted to discuss a few topics on and see how many people I can piss off by making this video. So if you already dislike me, make sure you dislike the video and tell me exactly why you dislike me. I want to know. I need to know. I need that affirmation. Anyway, the biggest key of today's society being a failure, and this is my first time making this kind of video, so if you don't enjoy, make sure to let me know that too. But if you do happen to enjoy and you plan on seeing more content like this, I would greatly appreciate a big old fat subscribe button. It is free. It only takes 2 seconds. You should have done it by now. Have you done it by now? Either way, we got a video coming from Alpha Central. The video will be linked down below if you just want to watch the video yourself and get a good laugh or get a good kick out of it. And I'm not watching the entire video because it's pretty long and there's a few parts in there that I could care less to see again. However, there's quite a few topics in here that I want to talk about and why we need saving and why today's society is failing. These are prime examples as to why, and if you don't see it, then your big oonga boonga brain is just bigger than mine and I just cannot see what you see, and your sheer genius is just beyond my comprehension. Either way though, let's get right into it. Like I said, I hope you do enjoy. If you do, make sure to subscribe, because if you don't, I will find you. I will figure out where you live. I will find you. So, let's get started, shall we? But here's the thing. And bring up any conversation, any topic. Bring up any topic that you can think of. If you're thinking of a topic right now, comment your topic down below, and I'm going to bring up an exact point where somebody is going to have to disagree with you, and it's going to start an entire debate as to why you're wrong and the person that's disagreeing with you is right. Because for instance, one big thing that I'm a fan of, and I used to be a big fan of, I always enjoyed it. It's something I thought was very unique and targeted for a specific audience. That would be the Twitch side of things. When it comes to live streaming, Twitch was originally based off people just sitting there playing video games and talking to random people on the internet. And now it's turned into a complete cesspool to where if I was to open Twitch right now, my homepage, even though I don't watch this stuff, would probably be covered in big yitties. And if it's not that, it'd just be the cesspool of people, you know, deep throating an ear microphone. Now, if that made you as uncomfortable as it made me, kind of makes my skin crawl just a little bit. And if it didn't make your skin crawl, then I'm glad we all know what you like. It is a terrible time that we live in. Very terrible time. And the worst part about me having to find that clip is now that will be popping up on my YouTube feed. So, you're welcome. I think the biggest problem in today's society is the woke side of society. And if you don't believe me, I'm gonna give a few examples for you today. Being a prime example, number one, now I yell at video games. I rage sometimes. It happens to the best of us. We all have those moments. However, when it comes to this, I have no idea what is going on. Therapeutic maybe. It just blows my mind that we live in a world where people are recording themselves throwing temper tantrums. Here, let's give a perfect example of old school versus new school and the way that people view things differently. Me personally, I feel like I view a lot of things in the old school way. Not everything. Don't take that out of context. I've already stated my opinion on quite a few things. I'm not a bigot. I'm not a racist. I'm not a homophobe. I'm not a transphobe. I'm not a whatever other fucking phobes there are in the dictionary. As I've stated, live your life, do what you want. But here's a prime example. Whenever, you know, old gen sees what new gen is doing, and old gen's reaction as to what the fuck. I don't believe in friendly fire, and I don't think people should commit friendly fire upon one another. A lot of people should be sticking together and banding together to make sure your morals and your point of views are always at the forefront. However, this is a woke clip that I can thoroughly get behind.
No, children should not be learning the LGBTQI ABCDEFG plus curriculum and agenda in school. A teacher talking to your child about gay is weird. Leave it to the parents. No, your child is not transgender, nor should they be undergoing gender reassignment measures before they're even finished developing. And no, a pride flag does not belong in the classroom. The only flag that belongs in an American classroom is the American flag. And before you say this is homophobic, I'm gay.
I'm just saying. Now I understand this one's a little bit of a tomfoolery, maybe a little bit of a horseplay, if you will. However, it is also a prime example of, you want to stick up for what you believe in, but at the same time, when somebody goes to use it in the way you're intending it to be used, and you don't agree, it's a bit on the hypocritical side. I'm just saying.
Introduce yourself, Joe.
Yeah, my name's Joe. I go by he, they, and I identify as 275 pounds.
Okay.
I feel like Jay's kind of making fun of me though. I know it's kind of a shock. I know, kind of a new thing.
I'm just,
Do what?
I said I apologize.
Oh no, you're good.
Are you comfortable leaving the group at the moment?
Why?
I'm not understanding why you're joining the group.
This is the queer and fat group now.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's what I came here for.
Okay. And you said you identify as fat?
Yeah.
Okay. This is just for fat-bodied people.
Yeah, I understand. I identify as a fat-bodied person.
I'm not understanding where you're coming from.
Are you guys comfortable with me here? I mean, I'm pretty chill on my end.
I'm not comfortable, no.
Little bit of tomfoolery in that one. Now, there are a few people in the political scene that I do find myself enjoying watching clips of, and if this gives an indication of the type of person that I am, by all means, make your judgments. You're not gonna hurt my feelings. However, other than this example here, I find, quite a few people entertaining. I think ShoeOnHead, a YouTuber, is also thoroughly entertaining to watch and quite funny, might I add at that. And then also a little bit of the Ben Shapiro thrown in there because that's pretty funny. However, this clip is just, I'm pretty sure I spit out my water when I heard this clip. I'm just saying.
What do you have to say to the trans students on this campus who feel actively victimized by your presence here?
Life's tough. Get a helmet, man. I'm too pregnant for this. Next question. Somebody give out free hugs. I can't be your mommy, okay? I'm too pregnant. I can't be your mommy.
I'm just saying that is probably one of the funniest things that I've seen. It's just a flat out of, you hurt my feelings, boo-hoo, get the f over it. Another topic that I really want to get into on today's agenda, as you can tell by looking at me, I'm no small person. I'm a bit on the, could definitely lose a few pounds, could definitely stop eating that extra sandwich that day. I've been working on it. I've actually dropped 39 pounds. Yay me. However, this whole enabling people to put themselves in very unhealthy situations, whether you're happy about it or not, you're ending your life sooner. I've noticed I am almost 30, and like I said, I'm above the average weight, a bit on the heavy side, a bit on the need to not get that sundae, a bit on the don't need that milkshake side. I'm self-aware of that. I'm working on that. That's something I've been doing. But we need to stop enabling these people to just act like it's okay to put yourself in an early grave. Like I said, I'm almost 30, and I can already feel, my body can feel the issues that I'm already getting, and these people are younger than me and a lot bigger than me and acting like it's okay. I promise you, it is not okay. But we really need to work on stopping supporting this.
Worrying about how I actually look, because at the end of the day, that's not really what matters, is it? I could never see myself even eating at school in front of people most of the time. And now here I am, eating online with my big belly out and just trying to teach other people to love themselves no matter what body they're in. And that doesn't mean that I'm not working on myself in other ways, but you know, haters gonna hate, I guess.
It's the same as, here's the biggest thing that's really controversial, and a lot of people are gonna love this. Do any of you know the term MAP? This is another huge thing that that needs to be stopped. Now, like I've said, live your life how you want. I'm not gonna tell you what to do. I'm just giving my little bit of advice from personal experience on, you know, being on the heavy side of things. It's definitely healthier to lose the weight and be in a at least decent shape for your own well-being. But there's one thing that I completely disagree with, and that would be MAPS. And if you would like to know the literal definition of this word, let me read it for you. MAP represents an acronym that stands for Minor Attracted Persons, aka heterosexuals. Why are we trying to justify and act like it's okay? There's already a double standard when it comes to pedophilia. People act like it's okay for a teacher to take advantage of their student if it's the female taking advantage of the male. And in case you don't know this, that's still rape. And then you get all these people that are just complete, and then you get all these people that are just complete horn dogs and just cannot help themselves and either do not get pussy, have not had, or just dream about having. Now, I will say this, when I was younger, I did at times think there was quite a few attractive teachers that I had. However, if anything was to actually come from it, the consequences would be the same regardless. We already downplay the situation, and a lot of males try to act like it's just this big cool thing that everybody does. Or whenever it happens to you, you're just Billy Badass for being the guy to bone your teacher. However, if you really want to do your research, because a lot of people that are going to comment and be like, oh no, that's a great thing, didn't have it happen to them. I'm just a more self-aware person of knowing what's wrong and what's right. And if it was to happen to my child, if I had a child and it happened to my child, male or not, it'd be the same situation. That person would be a pedophile in my eyes, especially towards my child. They took advantage of my child. So the fact we're trying to justify that blows my mind. We're trying to make that a new norm. People are pushing it to be in the LGBTQ. I'm sure there's some people that are in there that don't want to push for that too. I'm not saying all people agree on everything that are for something. Not everybody agrees on the same thing, even if they have the same viewpoint on said topic. However, a pedophile is a fucking pedophile. There shouldn't be a double standard, and we for damn sure should not normalize something like this. And that's not an opinion, that's a fact. Speaking of the whole gender norm things, here's a clip of complete hypocrisy towards what they believe in.
Like to be a woman, you can identify as a woman. I don't know why there is such an issue.
Anyone can, right?
I don't see a problem with it.
Just literally put the hand up and say I'm a woman. Okay, why can't I identify as a black lesbian?
Well, firstly, I mean, it was.
I'm serious. I'm serious. If I can identify as anything without any need to prove I'm actually what that is, why can't I on International Women's Day say I'm Piers Morgan, I'm a black lesbian?
I think taking it to a kind of absurd status.
I think that's
talking about quite a
with
strong
respect, I think that
thing.
you've already opened the absurdity door by saying it is limitless. You can do what you like. Anyone can say I'm a woman. How many genders are there?
2.
There are 2 genders. Oh. Wow. So you don't believe in transgenders at all?
Well, I think there are.
Well, hang on. Whoa. There are 2 genders.
Well, it's taught in.
Well, you say, well, you've literally just launched this huge defense of transgenderism. Now you've eradicated it.
Just saying, she played herself. These are just a couple things that I really wanted to go over. I've already been sitting here looking at myself and recording and going over clips for the past hour, and I'm kind of tired of looking at myself. Either way, I do hope you enjoyed this video. All these clips came from a compilation channel known as Alpha Central. I'll leave the original video down below. It's titled People Make Fools of Themselves, which is a prime example of why we need save. And who's gonna do it? I think we all know the answer to that. Either way, if you did enjoy, if you completely disagree with every single point that I stated, make sure to let me know down in the comments how much of a piece of shit you think I am and what I should do with myself. However, if you thought this was somewhat entertaining and a form of entertainment, there will be more videos like this coming out soon. So if you do want to subscribe, I would greatly appreciate it. We all know YouTube is just a place to voice your opinion and see how many people can hate you for it. So until then, I will see you later.